We took two absolute classics today. We've got Esper midrange, Esper planeswalkers, and we combine them together to create this amazing Reanimator deck. Okay, let's see if I can explain how we ended on Reanimator between, you know, a mid-range deck meets Planeswalker deck. It's pretty simple, actually. We took some of the best abilities of that Esper mid-range deck, mainly the conniving abilities, through things like Rafine's Informant, Rafine itself, and the Obscure Interceptor. All three of these creatures have Connive as an ability, which allows us to draw and discard cards from our hand, and we're looking to discard a very few set of key cards to get to the graveyard to reanimate later. We're reanimating those cards with Repair and Recharge, which is a 5-mana spell to get back a Planeswalker or an artifact. So the Planeswalkers and artifacts we're looking to reanimate are going to be Kaya and Portal to Phyrexia. We're trying to get these down a couple of turns early, and they've been known in my Mardu build. We had a similar win con with the Repair Recharge to be a very reliable and consistent way to win the game. So we're trying it here today in Esper, and it worked out really well. And then the rest of the deck consists of some really great Planeswalkers like Kaito, Urza, and the Wandering Emperor for more consistent controlling effects, life gain, creating extra bodies on the battlefield, drawing cards. Planeswalkers tend to do a lot for us, and in Esper we've got access to some of the best Planeswalkers in the game, so it worked out really well. A really nice early game, a simple way to get cards into the graveyard while still presenting threats on the battlefield. It seemed to be a much more consistent way to do things, a little bit better, I would say, than the Mardu deck we had built before. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun. We had some really great games, and if you guys don't know, we do post videos here 5 days a week. So if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, that stuff helps out more than you might know, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, though, enjoy the games, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another really cool deck for you guys today. We're going into Diamond Tier 1 after this game. I already know it, but this deck is an Esper Planeswalker deck that looks to reanimate things like Planeswalkers, as well as Portal to Phyrexia, things like that. We've had one game with this deck so far. That's it, just one. And we absolutely dominated. So it felt good enough right away that I was like, I think we could just jump into some games here, figure it out along the way. We got the Gnawing Vermin, though. Gonna go ahead and mill us or them. They're gonna mill us. And they hit a Kaya. That couldn't have been a better hit. That couldn't have been any better for us there. All right, let's get down the Informant here. I don't anticipate having to deal with this. What do we want to drop? Man, do we drop the land? I feel like we kind of have to, huh? Man. What do we do? Let's drop the Edict. I don't know if the Edict's going to be very important. It could be a mono black deck, though, and then if it is, and it's a Shieldred that I have to deal with later, I might get a little upset, but I still have some really good answers for, some of their threats. -1/1 to the end of turn. We eat that. Yeah, when this dies, it gives -1/1 to a creature, so we'll let that get through. Okay. That is a really good find off the top of our deck right there. We attack in with the Informant, and we immediately start drawing some cards with Kaito, which phases itself out, protecting itself extremely well.
I'll be taking that now.
Obscure Interceptor is going to be a really good answer, at least temporarily, for the Invoke Despair. And we have so many Planeswalkers in this deck that we really shouldn't see too much of an effect off the Despair, because we can kind of choose whatever we want to sacrifice, and we should have a multiple choice answer, which is always good to have. Ooh, the Rat King. Okay, so this is a Rat Tribal deck, actually. Other rats you control have Toxic 1. Whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, which they're currently doing. You may reveal any number of rat cards from among them. Put the revealed cards in your hand. Put the rest... Wow. Okay, so they're going 5 cards deep, and they're pulling out every rat they find here. Okay, we got to remember that this has ninjutsu of 4, so we can't allow that to get through, which we have the perfect answer for it, so it's not a problem at all. Let's see if the opponent wants to make a block here. I would imagine the answer is going to be no. That Rat King has got to go though, man. Being able to give us everything toxic could be a serious issue. Not gonna lie, a rat tribal deck though sounds really cool. I've seen this deck before. It's not the first time I'm seeing it, but if someone can get that to work consistently at a high level, like that is a really cool idea. All right, so they're gonna invest some mana here into the Rat King. Not surprised. Now we have a tough decision to make here because you know that they're gonna try to attack the Kaito there, which is the obvious choice for us to exile, but at the same time they're about to, oh actually they don't have enough mana, never mind. I thought they were gonna ninjutsu there, but they don't. I don't know why I thought they were gonna ninjutsu there, but then they paid the 1, so that actually works out extremely well for us because now we can just go ahead and exile the Rat King, taking away their toxicity, and they don't draw a card because the creature didn't die.
My judgment is final.
But we should be seeing another creature come down here, and it's a Blight Belly Rat. Surprised I didn't take that time to just put the 1 mana into this. We have Kaya. We have Kaya, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty silly. There is no coming back from this. There is no coming back from this for the opponent. Unfortunate. Blight Belly Rat gets exiled. That becomes our pet. We get in for an attack. Kaito draws us even more cards. Oh no, don't tell me they're going to be salty and rope this out. I really hope not. They might have a 1 mana do something like a... I don't know. What could they answer that? Nothing really. All right, good. I'm glad they didn't get too salty there. Let's get this to 1/1 counter.
Remember your training.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of sealed their own fate here by that early game vermin by milling our own deck here, putting Kaya in the yard. That was their biggest mistake they could have made. I probably would have drawn into the Kaya, which would have been a good discarding choice for Rafine's Informant anyways, but they really expedited the process. You know what's really cool too is that with this Blight Belly Rat is that when they attach this or whatever they want to do and I make a block, this actually is going to proliferate, which is going to fill up all the loyalty on every planeswalker I have. All right, we get a Rafine. Very solid. And the opponent is probably on some Invoke Despair stuff, if I had to guess, but you never know. Okay, the 3/2 comes down. If that lands an attack, they get to start stealing stuff from the top of our deck to play against us. All right, they give that the 3/1, which we kind of expected. Sending the attack in here. We make the block. We get to proliferate, which is absurd. They're going to rebirth? Okay, Undying Malice. That's what I thought they had when I was exiling their creature. I thought they had like an Undying Malice effect, but it doesn't actually help against exiling. They take the risk in milling ourselves again. This time they get lucky. It didn't hit anything too serious. We're just going to answer as we go. Answer the problem as we go.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Easy cleanups. And let's play this out. See if we can get some good conniving going on. Do we want to alt this? No, I don't think so. All right, so let's get rid of you. Let's draw a card. And we might get swept up here with some sort of Gix command, so let's not play that just yet. Not yet. All right, now if we start landing shots with their own 1/1 rat that we stole from them here, we can start stealing stuff from the top of their deck. I really don't see how they come back though. Let's be honest, like this game is so far over. They have to be able to attack into Kaya to kill it. So they need something with haste. Otherwise it's just going to keep plussing 2 from here on out. And from there, it's a wrap. Could have bounced that back to my hand, but didn't really feel like the need. Again, not really. Well, yeah, we have lethal here. We're good. We're good. Let that die. Let them do their proliferation. They bring in a rat, which can't really block up top. So, like I said, this game's over. We have lethal because we can give a 1/1 counter to the rat with the Wandering Emperor, and then we just plus Kaya for the win. So, all right. Just in case, let's add a little bit extra to the pile here by conniving as well.
We've got the edge in this fight.
And the informant just to give it a little extra juice. Boom. And then Kaya ends the game. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. That was about as clean of a game as you can ask for. Like, that was... I don't think we were ever in any danger there. That was nice. Diamond tier 1 on our way to Mythic. Let's go. All right. Well, that was a really interesting matchup, at least. Rats is not something you see every day, right? So we'll take it. Let's see. Opening hand is really solid, especially if Fiend's Informant can find us like a Kaya or a portal. And this opponent is on Orzhov, it looks like. And we do find the portal. Very nice. Now, if we can just get an on-tap land here so we can get this down on 2, we're in the money. Bank Buster. Okay. Not getting the Informant down on turn 2, but that's fine. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. Again, we found the portal. We can't be too upset about that. These sleeves are really cool, by the way. And looks like they're going to draw a card main phase here. It's the only play we can make. We draw, we discard, boom, boom. Now, I do need them to play a couple of permanents here. Maybe like a Shieldred or something so I can, you know, have at least a target for the portal. Iganju. All right. Iganjo, sorry. They find their land. All right. We have a little bit of a... We can play the Wandering Emperor, right? That is one way we can go. But if we miss our 5th land drop on curve for the repair recharge, that could be a bit of an issue because I want to make sure we get that down on 5. So we're drawing a card here. I don't love throwing away the Might Stone, Weak Stone, but it's the obvious choice, I think, here. We are, in fact, getting a portal down on next turn here. If they play some creatures, I would be very, very happy about that. So we can get that going. Okay. We'll pat the peril. Sure. I guess that gives us some permanents to get back, though, from the graveyard. So that'll work. Now, what are the odds they have any sort of artifact removal in those colors? There are a few things that scare me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Man, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this and draw some cards. I'm gonna take my time on this repair recharge. I don't think I'm in any rush to play that out. I think I'd honestly rather get one of these, that's for sure, but I think I can just wait for some targets. I'm just afraid of Portal to Phyrexia getting hit by like a partition, making it more expensive. That would be pretty unfortunate. Also exiling effects like so. All right. That would have been a bummer if they had hit my portal with that. Kaya is so much better too because I can go ahead and Kaya minus on this, you know, take out something of theirs and then get back some card draw. I mean, that's a killer turn for us. So let's hope we can make that happen. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to. I don't see a better line here, to be honest. Then again, I could draw 2 cards though with Might Stone, Weak Stone. But I think this is the better play. I don't know. It's hard to say. I get to clean up the board, which is nice. And I'm hoping they leave it alone for a little while so we can get back things like, you know, our informants. So we can just go ahead and get some selection here on the top deck so I can get some lands going. I need to get this Kaya casted because obviously these enchantments is their main source of win con, and if I can exile a few of them, that'd be great. They are looking at the Portal to Phyrexia like they are going to hit us with another exiling effect, which is a bummer. Farewell would be pretty annoying. At this point, I'm thinking that's definitely on the table. How many farewells are we going to see, though? That's the real question here. There's one. There is one. One is the loneliest number. All right. Fair enough. I have a feeling there's more of those to come, especially once we get the board establishing in our direction. All right, let's go ahead and allow that. They have to pay the 1 ward costs, yada yada. They're down to 2 cards. I mean, we are outvaluing them quite a bit here. And we're getting a lot of really good Kaya targets, so I'm pretty cool with all of that. I hope we hit a land still, though, here. That's a card. Definitely going to want to Wandering Emperor that away. Let's go. Go ahead and take your turn, my friend. That Junji is mine. Just checking the graveyards. It looks like they didn't exile our graveyards, which was pretty surprising. Ooh, they get a Wandering Emperor of their own here. And we'll be seeing your Junji in the afterlife. See you later, buddy.
Feel the energy of battle.
And that leaves us with a Shieldred's Edict, which I do want to save maybe for the Wandering Emperor. So we're going to let this 2/2s get through here. They're going to draw another card, though, which is a bummer. All right. Here we go. Another Portal to Phyrexia is pretty sweet. Let's get this down. I do believe I want to plus the Rafine over the Urza, but the Urza is going to come into play here, making the portal a little bit cheaper. We're still only one land off of Kaya, which is so bonkers at this point. If I can get Kaya down and resolved and minus on this borrowed time up here, it's pretty much going to be GG's, because then Urza comes down and then we start exiling everything. So by all means, I hope that they don't exile the Urza off the board. That's the main thing. Okay. Flashing in the Wandering Emperor, giving something +1 is not going to help them here. I guess it would help one of their tokens to survive, but it's not going to kill the Rafine or Urza. That will, though. Okay. Oh, they choose the Rafine, though. What a mistake. I mean, they don't know that. They could never know that, but that is a pretty big mistake because, again, I have a way to get rid of that borrowed time to get back the Mightstone Weakstone, which then will allow us to transform this Urza. All right, let's go ahead and draw a card. Oh, you're kidding. I had an opportunity here to Shieldred's Edict away the Shieldred, which I should have taken, but in hindsight, of course, but I was trying to hit that land to get Kaya down, so that is unfortunate. Man, a story of my life. 1 mana, right? 1 land. I've said I need 1 land more than anything I've ever said in my entire life. I could really, really not use a farewell right now. Or a Path to Peril. That'd be a bummer. All right, Elspeth is fine. They are gonna -3. Yep. Hopefully nothing crazy. Another wedding announcement, probably. Hopefully a whiff, though. Hopefully it's a land. It's a wedding announcement. Kaya is gonna absolutely break this game, though. Come on, no! Take the Wandering Emperor. Take the Wandering Emperor, please, 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 please. Yes, yes. My guy coming through in a pinch. Thank you. All right. Let's dance.
You're ready to keep watch for intrusion.
Let's dance, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dance. Here we go. Okay, so we got options. We got options. Be very careful about how we go about this next turn. So I think what I'm going to do, we have to get back this. But the question is, what do we exile?
That's it. You gotta go.
I'm going to take this.
Remember your training.
I like that attack here. Okay. And then the opponent does have the option now, though. They have the option to drop down that Wandering Emperor on their turn in order to exile the Urza, which they might take advantage of, which I would really feel bad about, because I do kind of want that Urza to stick around for a little while, because if we can just transform it, that'd be sweet. But I guess, oh, you know what? In hindsight, though, all right, that's fine. I was going to say in hindsight, maybe just attacking with the two samurais would have been the call, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's go ahead and let's take you.
Good for you. We were so first you, then your ghost.
Let's take you.
Deal some damage, get out. Sounds easy. That's it. You gotta go.
All right, feeling pretty good right now. Feeling pretty good. I did learn a lesson a while back, in case anyone was curious about this. If you exile the wedding festivity side of the card, if it's already flipped over, you're going to get a wedding festivity. You're not going to actually get those triggers, those one invitation counters. You're not going to get those. It's just going to come back in as festivities and pump your squad up. So that's why I didn't take that card out of all of them. So yeah, that was a really fun game, man. Very interesting game. Love that one. All right, let's go. That was a great way to kick things off, man. Those two games. I love that we're in Diamond 1 too, man. This next video, we're going to probably drop our Mardu list and just get to Mythic, because we've been dying to get into Mythic here lately. And I know my Mardu deck will definitely take us there. So probably the video tomorrow you're going to get is a Mardu mid-range deck that we've been absolutely crushing it with. Kind of my go-to grind deck, to be honest. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, by the way. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I do appreciate it a lot. Let's send this away. I just got back from a date night today with my wife. We went to go see the new Scream. That movie's pretty sweet, man. I like all the Screams, to be honest. Scream is like one of my favorite horror franchises, that and Halloween. But yeah, Scream does it pretty well. That was a great movie. Little cheesy, obviously, in some spots, but I'm a big movie guy. Me and my wife, we like to go see movies every weekend as much as we can, at least once a week, if there's something good out, obviously. But some good movies coming down the line, man. Probably gonna go take our son to see Shazam next week. All right, so what are we exactly trying to pull off here? We only got a land in the graveyard so far. Now we've got a Hellraiser. This thing is actually pretty cool. It's able to play instant and sorcery speed spells, right? Non-creature, non-land card. Copy it and do it without its mana cost. All right. All right, we don't exactly have the greatest hand. We're getting a bit flooded, if I'm being honest. Having the Interceptor is really cool. I'm gonna hang on to that for the last second, because they clearly have some sort of reanimation spells that they're trying to pull off, or some sort of graveyard effects. We're only seeing Is It colors right now, which is very strange. Typically, if they're going to reanimate, we're going to see either white or black. But we haven't seen that yet. And I'm not gonna go ahead and throw out the Interceptor just yet. We're gonna hang on to it. Big score. All right. We see the portal to Phyrexia. We finally see the one card there for sure trying to reanimate. That's a good card. Can we get something good into the graveyard, though, is the question. All right. That's a good card. That's a very good card. All right, let's try to draw 2 cards here. They do have 2 mana. This could get countered. I hope not, but you never know. Maybe they're looking to kill Urza. I do need the card draw too, so this is nice. Very nice. And we attack through. We draw a second Urza just in case this one does get blown up by something. 2 mana with the Izzet color showing. Obviously treasures mean any color, but you never know. I'm leaning more towards this as being a pure Izzet deck, but what could possibly be the Reanimator spell? You know what I mean? All right, that can be any color right now just for this one turn. Invoke Justice isn't good. It's not going to work. Brotherhood's End. 3 damage to each creature. Okay. Not enough. Little 2 for 1. I'll take it. I guess it's kind of 1 for 1. 1 card for 1 card each, but... Pyre. Okay. All right, so we play this out. We're going to be left with 4 mana open. Next turn will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6. Okay, so gosh, I don't love this. Yeah, we're probably just going to hold open the Obscure Interceptor here. They are highlighting their graveyard like it's time to pull the big move off. So let's go ahead and wait and see what that's going to be. Hopefully they eat up their treasures to cast it, and then we get it bounced back into their hand. And who knows, maybe we get it really lucky and get a Kaya off the top. That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay. No go. Interceptor it is. Hopefully we find, I don't know. Again, another good spell to pull out with the Repair Recharge would be nice. We're really looking for Kaya, if I'm being honest. There's nothing great to pull back from their graveyard. Except for the Hellraiser. Are they gonna counter this or what? They're looking to do something. Yep, make disappear. Sure, auto pay. You got another spell? Counter it again. They didn't take into account the Mightstone, Weakstone, apparently. It's a big time clutch for us right there. All right. This can be killed simply, though, by a simple burn spell, which they clearly run a handful of. So, and we get the Kaya. Oh, now I regret. Oh, that's unfortunate. I totally regret not conniving and throwing away something like this because we would have been able to have lethal here. Guess I should have anticipated something like that. Not to mention this may get countered. Yeah, let's play this out because Kaya might get countered here, and I'd rather get out the Urza because we still present lethal with this this field, and it'll force them to make some 2 for 1s again, like another Brotherhood's End with some other spells. Hopefully tapping them out for the turn, and then we can play Kaya out. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. Ah, shoot. Is this the Reanimator spell? Okay, so yeah, they're going to be able to play... Shoot. Are they going to take the one with the multiverse or... I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's 3 cards at random. Oh, I thought that got to choose. Ah, and they get a portal. Are you kidding me? That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. All right. Well, we do have Dakaya. Should I have not feared the counter spell? Maybe I should have just really sent the Kaya on that last play. I don't know. I don't know, man. I may end up losing this game based on that. Like, ugh, that would suck. I hope not. All right, so this is gonna give us a tapped Power Stone, right? Yeah, it's tapped. Oh, brother. Why is this not highlighted like I can play it? Artifact, enchantment, artifact. Oh, oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I had. Never mind. Okay. We gotta try it then, right? I guess I do avoid make disappear, which is nice, which might be their only counter spell. And then from there, they have to attack Kaya or have some sort of burn down the house effects, but even that wouldn't be enough. I think we're fine. If I'm being honest, I think we're fine. They could mirror X here though, to create a might and then, yeah, and then make disappear. Smart. It's actually really smart. They have to sacrifice the might to get that extra casualty off. Not bad. Not bad. All right, what are they gonna steal here? Because we know it's gonna be something decent. I still have a second Kaya here. We've gone through 2 make disappears. I would imagine that the next Kaya here that we play should resolve. I hope. But still, we want them to invest more mana into the board so that way we don't have to worry too much about it. Hopefully they use up their 2 blue sources here. We'll see. Well, we do know that they had to make disappear, which is great, which means that the first Kaya I didn't play, and I played out Urza instead, was probably the right call in most spots. They did just throw away a Spell Pierce. That's a really good card. Surprised I did that. Okay, things are gonna get tough here, man. We're at the point of the game where we might get locked out, but I'm really hoping we can just battle through that little last bit. Chaotic Transformation. They get an enchantment, a creature, and a land. Okay, we don't care about that. What sort of creature do they have here, though? It's probably gonna be something good. What's the creature? Just a Hellraiser? Okay. Well, the Hellraiser, though, gets to find the 3 cards at random. Let's see what cards they hit here. Let's try to watch this closely. Land. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, well, we are going to steal that Behold the Multiverse, right? So that's kind of nice. Yep, things are going to get a little tricky here now. Another Chaotic Transformation. Wow. Okay, they're kind of popping off now. They're kind of popping off now. They copied it, but they didn't play it. Oh, no, they are playing it. Okay. So they've seen... Oh, how many Hellraisers have we seen? All 4. So there's no more Hellraisers left over. So they don't really have a great... Okay, they get rid of their Hellraiser. That's not very wise. We've seen all of them, haven't we? There must be a bigger creature. It's got to be. Ah, there is. In fact, there is. It's an Atraxa. Okay. Well, I would imagine this game is about over. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Well, here's the thing, though, right? Is that the Atraxa and the Behold the Multiverse, we can steal both of them this turn. Our hand is definitely one of those hands, though, that can turn the tides of the game pretty easily. What do we want to do, though? Do we have a portal in here? We don't. I already thought we did once. Okay, so they get to play that for free. Now they've got 3 mana, which does make things a little trickier. Hopefully they play like a Fable? Something? Yep, they do. Cool, they eat up all their treasure. So now we know there's no counter spells coming. Love that. Love that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Whew, here, let the games begin. Let's take the original That's pretty solid. It's pretty solid, but there's nothing in the yard. That's tough. Okay. Just hoping for something a little better there. All right, so then Kaya comes in for 0. Right? And then we steal the Atraxa.
First you, then your ghost.
Sorcery. Planeswalker. Land. Creature. Artifact. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And then we have this for the... non-token. All right, we're doing pretty good. Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't think that one through all the way. Gosh darn it. I forgot about their portal. Now they're going to get their Hellraiser back. All right, let's see how that goes. My bad. That's fine. All right, well, I guess the Cathartic Pyre is pretty tough, though, because that is going to blow up one of our cards here, which is probably going to be the Behold the Multiverse. Dang it. Unfortunate. Completely forgot about the portal to Phyrexia there, being able to pull that back in. Probably should have just played out the Urza and called it a day, but I was afraid that, you know, a couple sweeper spells, you know, were done for. Well, this game, though, clearly became one of those games where it's anybody's game, really. So let's see what happens. All I gotta do here is plus Kaya, play another Kaya, and plus it again.
This wasn't
Okay, there's a lot of things I gotta do now. Okay, well, do I have enough mana, though, to do both recharge and Kaya now? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess these don't apply with these two. Yeah, it's not gonna apply. Darn it. All right, well, we might have to just exile. Well, that's a token. This non-token. Exile target creature enchantment. If it wasn't an aura, create a token as a copy. So, okay, so we can actually exile that, which is great. All right. Gosh, what a tricky game this is turning out to be, huh? I might have missed lethal at some point in this game. You guys might be screaming at me, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, we know they got counter spells, right? There's almost no way around it. Well, let's try to get this in. 1, 2, let's see. We got 9. Okay, yeah, let's try to resolve this. If they don't counter it, we're going to be able to meld it. If they do counter it, that makes it a little bit more of an opportunity for us to repair and recharge. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance.
I have no use for you.
I don't know if that was the right call, but we're gonna take it. It was either that or the portal, and I think I like my odds better at taking that. I know Kaya could have taken that, but I don't know if I want to give them another turn with that on the field. All right, so Urza being melded just absolutely shifted the entire game here, which is great.
Even losses can be learned from.
All right, they go Mirror Stitch to create a 1/1. All right, so now they don't have unlimited mana to just work with. They're not working off the top of their deck anymore. There is an Atraxa in the yard, though. I didn't even know that. When did that get into the yard? Did that get into the yard through... I thought I exiled one, right? Oh, that was the exile pile. Thank God. I clicked on the wrong pile. Ooh, that scared me. That scared me. I was on the exile pile. Okay. I had a little heart attack there, not gonna lie. All right, so no mana to play out the Atraxa straight up. So if they have another Atraxa, they gotta find it through another chaotic transformation, which we've seen how many so far? There's the scoop. Okay. That was really close, though. I mean, they really locked us out at that 4 life total for a minute there. I can imagine there was probably tons of unoptimized plays. I had no idea what we were up against that entire game. I had no idea the Atraxa was coming into the last second. Wasn't even sure how they were going to reanimate stuff. until I saw the chaotic transformation. I didn't really know what was happening. So that was a hard one to navigate when you don't have any clue. How many did we see though? Just the one, or just the one, huh? Yeah, they definitely could have had another one at some point and maybe gotten another Atraxa, but who knows? Maybe they're just running one Atraxa and hoping that's enough to get them there. I don't know. I'm very, very happy we won that though. All right, guys, that'll do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. If you can actually still hear the sound of my voice right now, that means you made it all the way to the end of the video, which means the absolute world to me. You guys help a ton with the YouTube algorithm stuff, like the watch time and whatnot. So just a huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping support the, the video and the channel. And I'm glad you enjoyed the content enough to stick around, man. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck, though. It was a lot of fun. I thought the conniving ability was a pretty solid way, and honestly, I may use this sort of ability again in the future for Reanimator, because it makes a lot of sense to be filling up your graveyard, but at the same time presenting threats on the battlefield. I don't know why I haven't looked into this a little bit sooner. Rafine's ability to connive is just really, really good at filling up the yard, allowing us to, find what we need. And you get a little bit of selection too. You get to kind of decide which cards go into the graveyard as opposed to just milling off the top of your deck. So I really enjoyed this one. Thought it was pretty sweet. I hope you guys did as well. We'll be back again, of course, tomorrow for another banger, and back again after that, 5 days a week, guys. And then also today's Wednesday, so we do have a live stream tonight. Be sure to hit the notification bell if you guys want to know when we go live. It's going to be here on YouTube, so come check us out. I'd love to see you guys there. And yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. Huge shout out though before I get out of here to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. So I just want to give a huge shout out to all the Mardu Mob members out there. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. Thanks for supporting me and the channel and the growth. I appreciate it so very much. And if you guys want to learn more about the Mardu Mob, there's a little join button down below or a link in the description. You can learn more about it. But thanks to them. Appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for being part of that. And we'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.